What is up, people? Welcome to this We Are Tottenham TV live watch-along of Spurs' pre-season friendly against Sevilla. And joining me, alongside me, is my shelf-side Spurs show partner in crime?
We'll go partner in crime.
Partner in crime, yeah. Partner in crime, Barry, Nick, Sean, Ranjit, Tarquin, Montague, the man of 1,000 names. Nick, how are you, buddy?
Oh, mate, I'm buzzing now. We can stop talking about Jed Spence.
Finally.
We can get onto football. We've got a couple of weeks of games coming thick and fast, and this time in 3 weeks we'll be back at the lane.
Absolutely.
And absolutely buzzing for it now. Football's back.
Football is back indeed. We'll go through the lineups for you guys. I'm going to be mispronouncing a lot of the Sevilla side, I think. But for us, in goal, Lloris. Back five, if you want to call it that, it looks like, of Lucas, funnily enough, at right wing back, which is going to be interesting, I think. Romero, Dyer, Sanchez as the three, and Sessegnon out on the left. Midfield two of Højbjerg and Skip, and up front we see a debut for the Richarlison Son Kane trio. We can sort of see on the feed around the back there that they're sort of lining up in the tunnel now as well. What do you reckon? The Sevilla players, forgot them. In goal, I don't know what they're lining up as. So it's Dimitrovic, Montiel, Jose Angel, Rekic, Acuna, Fernando, Jordan, I would imagine.
I would say so.
Papu Gomez, our very own Coco Lamela in there, Ocampos and Rafa Mir for Sevilla. So yeah, what do you reckon, Nick? What's it going to be like?
Well, I think it's going to be a bit more of a sterner test from the game in the week. I think Conte will like to go out, and I think he'll want a clean sheet today. And it'll be interesting to see how the players perform. Lucas at right wing back is interesting.
Very.
Maybe this is the he is the player that he's turning into that right wing back. That he's done in the past with aging players. So. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I think so. Well, I mean, I've made no secret of my disdain for shepherd's pie head skills. I might be wrong. Maybe Conte is going to be working on him in pre-season. Who knows? Maybe Jed Spence will set the Premier League on fire. We don't know. I'm interested to see what Lucas can do. He's certainly got the tenacity to play that role. Whether or not he can, actually present a threat or present an outlet for the back three or for the midfield on that wing back, because obviously wing back's key to the way Conte plays. It's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting.
Yeah, and look, we've got 5 minutes before kickoff. It's probably about as hot in here that it is out there. So we do apologise if we start looking like the players and just. It's good for the physique.
It is good for. Yeah, it is. It is. The only thing I'm concerned about is all the electronic equipment that we might sort of drench in our heat wave. But listen, thankfully it's not happening on Tuesday, because that is going to be an absolute scorcher over here in the UK. Listen to that. We're proper British talking about the weather.
Well, we're complaining about
We're complaining about that. It's just yeah. Who saw that coming? So yeah, I wonder what it's like. Oh, actually, where are they playing in South Korea? I didn't have the thing. Do we know what the stadium is?
I don't know. I've just lost my.
Oh, you've lost your connection.
Lost my connection.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm back.
You're back. Okay. You see, you've got to do the research.
Yeah, that's
what because you've got the laptop. I've just got my little crappy iPhone.
Exactly.
Sorry, Apple.
The one thing that there is going to be a lot about with the perspiration the next few days is a lot of salt.
A lot of salt.
A lot of salt, and a lot of salt has come from Arsenal fans.
That's surprising. They're usually a very balanced and sort of emotionally stable fan base, aren't they?
Not really.
No.
Not really.
What have they been salty about now?
Just everything. They wanted Richarlison, they wanted Jed Spence, they wanted Basuma.
Yep.
And they haven't got them.
Oh,
it's a shame.
Your heart bleeds. Actually, my heart doesn't bleed.
Just before we I don't want to talk about them because they'll bring enough banter throughout the season. But yeah, first of all, big up to We Are Tottenham TV. They have been nominated for the Best Fan YouTube channel. We will put the link up in there so you can all go and vote for that.
Absolutely.
The best fan YouTube channel on World Soccer Talk Awards, which is a great achievement.
I mean, seriously, it's got to be a shoe-in, you know? I mean, what other fan channel is out there that comes even close?
Exactly.
You know? I mean, if you haven't voted yet, you should.
And you can vote from numerous devices.
Exactly.
So if you've got 2 phones,
Yep.
a laptop,
Yep.
everything else,
Yeah.
you can vote from all of them. But you can only vote
Definitely.
once, obviously. But make sure you choose We Are Tottenham TV. And
Of course. Of
those other channels.
Yeah, yeah. Is there a We Are Chelsea TV or something like that?
No.
Exactly. That's yeah. So yeah, don't just to avoid confusion. Don't go for anything that doesn't have Tottenham in the title first off, and then make sure it's We Are Tottenham TV.
And the second thing, otherwise I am going to die when I get home, is that it's my fiance's 40th birthday.
Happy birthday,
I have
Laura.
said to Laura, I'd give her a shout out live on air. So
Big up to Laura, and big up to my mum if she's watching.
yeah.
If she's managed to work out how to actually get onto the channel. So I don't know. If you're watching, Mum, big up to you. Just really big up for actually being able to do it. She usually gets my help. It's sort of like, can you help me with this, Rez? It's like, oh, all right then, Mum, no problem.
Where are the other guys? What do you mean, Ben and Sim? They are not here.
They're not here, funnily enough. Yeah.
Ron said we'll put the link in the chat. We'll pin it to the top of the chat. We won't, but Sam will.
Yeah.
And we'll get it going. So yeah, I think it's 1 minute to go. We can flick over and
I think so.
change over so we can get the game going. It's just about to
Definitely.
kick off. You have
Definitely. I do have the remote. Bear with.
Otherwise, we're not
And
going to be able to talk
that
to
one.
these wonderful people.
Have I got the right? Yeah, there we go.
Just at kick off now.
There we go.
Hugo's done the toss.
Excellent
The
stuff.
coin. Oh, he's doing it right now.
Yeah. Let me just check if we've got commentary. Yeah, we do.
Let me turn. I don't know why this is.
Excellent.
Decided not to
Cool.
be off. There we go. Right.
There we go. Obviously, it's later in the day in Seoul, I'm guessing, or wherever they happen to be. So, yeah, evening game for them. Thank God,
they're
actually.
just showing. Obviously, we're watching it on Spurs play, so we'll be going through the game with you live. Interesting enough, Koundé's on the bench.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And Torres as well.
Yeah. Sevilla look to be lining up in a 4-3-3. So their backline, Montiel. It's gone now.
What
Not
do you
with
make
it.
of Koundé not starting because he's one of the most.
Yeah,
in-demand defenders?
that's the thing, isn't it? I'm guessing they're just sort of protecting him from injury.
Yeah.
Seville, they do tend to sell their players. Once they get to a particular point, because that's the model they play. So
And we're in
I
our
can
new
imagine.
away kit.
Oh wow!
So we're scuba diving today.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
the game's kicked off.
You quite like that strip, don't you?
It's a grower.
Yeah.
It's a grower. Right, we just kicked off. Sanchez
Has it on the right. Yep.
And he's
And
kicked it straight
kicks out straight on touch. Okay.
So
Okay.
he started this game how he finished the last game.
Yeah, I think what you need to do with Sanchez is you need to keep him out of the side for like 3 or 4 months, and then when he comes in, he does very well. But if he's sort of regularly starting, something happens. It's weird. It's the other way around for most players. They start off badly if they've been out for a while and then come into form. He comes in form and then loses it seems. Anyway.
Kaylee, is that better? Thanks for the super chat telling me to speak directly into the mic.
Who's that?
Kaylee.
Okay.
Hopefully you can hear me a bit better.
Can you hear me, Kaylee? Am I coming through?
Can hear you, yeah. Yeah. Right.
Right, so Seville have it out on their right in their third, and they've lost possession, but came off I thought that came off a Spurs player.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's fine. So it looks like Sessegnon taking the throw.
Yep. And Sessegnon seems to have gone with the shepherd's pie.
Has he
haircut.
done it as well?
Seems to be the Tottenham
Yeah.
go-to haircut.
Go-to haircut, absolutely. Just really, really bleached blonde on top.
What do you make of Romero and Skip swapping numbers?
Interesting. To be honest, I like Skip having the number 4 because that, for me, he is that type of player. He's that sort of destroyer in the midfield. I like that for a number 4. What number did Kuti get in the end?
17. They swapped.
It was a direct swap. Okay.
Yeah. Direct swap.
Okay.
So Cutie's got 17 and Skippy's got 4.
That's weird. I don't know. Maybe it was promised to him before.
Yeah, who knows?
Who's number 4? Yeah, that's a weird one because the number 4 was vacant after Toby left.
Yep.
And then it was given to Cutie, and now it's been given. That's unusual. It's odd. I do like the fact that Skip's got it. Anyway,
Okay, Sevilla on the attack.
Sevilla on the attack. Out on their left. Played it back again under pressure from
Great
Richarlison.
pressure.
Yeah.
And Romero.
Comes to nothing.
How can you not like that kit? I know it. Now, it's growing on me. Now I'm seeing it in the flesh.
Yeah.
I
It's
actually quite like it.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Romero
know.
was 17 at Atlanta, even. Atlanta. It's a different
And
place
apparently
in
it's
the
his
world.
favourite number. Allegedly. So that's probably it. Okay. We've just lost our feed,
We've just lost our
unfortunately.
feed.
So we don't know what's happening
I don't know what's happening.
at all. Should we describe the white box that we've got?
Yeah, there's
on
a
the
white
screen?
box at the screen. It's a rectangular shape.
It's a rectangular shape. The text on it is black.
Yeah, with a blue button.
And a blue button at the bottom. It's very interesting. In the background, there's a blurred sort of background, which Spurs on one side, Sevilla on the other, seemingly. And that's as much as we can tell you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I do
while we're
apologise.
doing that, I will get the link up for the World Soccer Talk Awards.
Yes.
So let me Best Fan YouTube channel. I will copy it into the chat.
Yeah,
and
you
then
do, and I'll see if I can come up with some answers to these questions. So, what do you think about Lucas at wing back? Simon Baldwin asks. Simon, I think it's interesting. He's, as I say, I think he's got the tenacity and he's got the sort of mindset to play that role. That sort of, it's almost like a terrier-like role, I think, in a Conte system. Whether or not he's got the abilities to do it, because there needs to be some element of, defensive ability in there as well. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how he does today.
We're back.
Here we go, and we're back.
Spurs play, by the way. We're not on a dodgy stream.
Yeah, it's Spurs play. That's the problem.
Big up Lloyd Savine. 17 was the age Romero made his debut, which is why.
Excellent. Thank you for that info. Brilliant. So,
And Richarlison's
Richarlison's gone down.
His hand.
Holding his face.
And his hand.
And
His hands holding his face.
His hands are to his face. I don't know what's happening. Yeah.
It's all going wrong today.
He did get a slap right in the face, though, to be fair. To be honest, this is one of the things that I'm glad that he's bringing. I like that bit of shithousery. Not to the extent where it's like every player doing it, but you do need a player that will do that from time to time.
Ball's gone back to keeper, and great pressure there from Skippy.
Yeah.
The ball's gone out for a throw.
For a Spurs throw. Out on the right. It looks like Luca's taking it. Okay, we've paused the end. So, again, problems with the feed. I do apologise, guys. This is Spurs play. We had the same problems, not on We Are Tottenham TV, we're around a friend's house yesterday, where it was just dropping in and out.
Which is wonderful.
Yeah, isn't it just? Yeah. The price to watch, Tobias, is you've got to actually pay for Spurs play, and it's £45.
£45 a year, or £35 a year if you're a season ticket holder.
Or 35 if you're a ST holder. And then, yeah, there's lots of sort of premium content that they'll show. Are they going to be showing Premier League games that aren't on television?
I don't know. I don't work for Tottenham Hotspur.
Well,
I would have thought
you might still know.
Yeah. I would say I would be very surprised at only £45 for the year that they would do it. There may be a option, I guess a match option like they do with all the other alternatives in terms of paying monthly or what have you, or for the games or a pass. Or
but bear in mind, it's not just games that they're there for. It is sort of what they call premium content. We've got our feedback.
We're back now. How long we're back for?
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm not sure.
The one thing that I'm a little bit confused by is that there's no clock on screen showing how long has elapsed, which is a bit of a weird one.
Oh yeah, this is weird.
Yeah,
it's all a bit weird today.
Yeah, or a scoreline.
Yeah,
there's no scoreline. There's no clock. No, that's not your fault, Sam. That's the Spurs players' fault.
Here comes Sevilla on the left. Oh, the ball's just gone back. Bit of a heavy touch. It's out for a goal kick.
Yeah.
To Tottenham.
Yeah. So it seems It's not as cagey as I thought it might be. Obviously, it's a pre-season friendly, so there's not much at stake. Both teams certainly seem to be sort of playing at a decent intensity for a pre-season friendly. Spurs looking to press at every opportunity, which is really good to see. That was something that I felt was missing a little bit last season. We didn't really chase very much. I'm guessing that would have been to do with the fitness and getting those fitness levels up. But yeah, there's a bit of pace to the game as well, which I like. Looking forward to seeing some more, first-time passes rather than the sort of trap look pass thing that we were doing.
Again, he's done something right. Skippy got
the ball back to Højbjerg. Kane feeds it into Sonny, but he's a bit of a loose touch, and Sevilla win the ball back.
Kane's down. No, is it Kane? No, it's Richarlison.
Is it? Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
He's forgotten that he plays for Spurs now.
No. Do more of that, please, Richarlison. Also, you've got to remember that Richarlison is best mates to one of our friends now.
Oh, yes, of course.
You know, so shout out to Bob Spur, who got a reply to his tweet from Richarlison, and now obviously they're besties. So it's all good. Okay, so Sevilla have it out on the left. Plays it inside. It's a little bit tip-tap at the moment. Not really any incisive passing. They're just sort of passing it back and forth across the back line. Yeah. I think they're just inviting Spurs onto them at the moment. Spurs playing fairly compact, actually. Every player in our own half. Not much adventure being shown, but Skip, again, pressing the ball, and Sevilla play it out straight to Kuti. Kuti plays it forward to Skippy.
Oh, loses the ball in the midfield.
Under pressure from 3 players. Sanchez gets in and intercepts. Plays it out, so it's a Sevilla throw. But
really high intensity. There's not been a shot yet, but
no. But for a pre-season friendly, this it's fairly competitive, seemingly. So Sevilla have possession again and plays it into the ref. That's always hilarious. He might be the best ref in the world, but if he gets a ball in the face. That's all right.
Are we?
Okay.
We're back.
And we're back again. It seems
this has been a nightmare.
This is what happens when summertime happens in England.
Yeah.
It's the heat. I'm convinced of it. I'm not. I'm just talking bollocks.
Yeah. Here we go. Anyway, Kane trying to twist and turn himself out of defence.
They just keep playing it back. Yeah. And that goes straight back to Lloris. Pumps it upfield.
Goes to no one.
No one. So Sevilla going to let it run out? No. So Sevilla get the ball back, plays it back to their keeper, and again back out to their defensive line. That line's quite spread, though. Look at the space.
Good pressure there from Kane on the keeper.
I think that was Richarlison,
Oh, I can't.
It's very difficult to see the sort of, it's...
What's going on now? It's very sloppy.
Yeah.
It's it's kind of early pre-season, but the ball's going to feet, and the touches are just a bit heavy at the moment. Isn't that to be expected though at this early on, because it's only their second game, isn't it? Absolutely.
So yeah, that's the hope, is that when it gets to by the time the season actually starts, they've had plenty of time to get their conditioning and their sort of sharpness back.
Skippy into the thing, but
Richarlison. Richarlison's been busy. It's been nice to see. Out to Kuti. Actually, Cuti's quite far up the field. Son gets taken out from behind. Did the play advantage? No, nothing.
I don't think. Okay. I think there was no advantage. There's no carried on.
Yeah. Okay. So back to Dyer at the base of the defence, around the halfway line, spread out. But 2 players come together. It's Kuti and Lucas.
Frozen
I think.
Again.
Frozen again.
No.
Okay.
Big up. Only matters 50. I've got 50 minutes of the match before I do a skydive.
Fantastic. Can you not watch it on the way down as well, like on a mobile or something?
You'll probably get better signal.
You probably get better signal than we've got. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, intercept by Cesc, but then Sevilla win the ball back. It's loose in the midfield
Bit of a kick there on Sanchez.
Yep. And the ref does blow up for a free kick.
He's asking what that was for.
It was for the kick. I don't know if there are any sort of Star Trek fans out there, but that Sevilla player looks a lot like that Tyler character from Discovery.
No, I'm not.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
If anyone in the chat is.
But if anyone in the chat is, yeah.
Lucas
plays it out outside to Richarlison, looking a bit dangerous. Cross across. Sessegnon. Just missed it. Just missed it. And yeah, he has got a shepherd's pie on his head.
He's got half a shepherd's pie.
Half a shepherd's pie,
You
yeah.
don't have enough mash.
Yeah.
And it seeps through onto
Yeah,
the
yeah. That's what Sessa's got. Yeah, yeah. It's a badly baked shepherd's pie. That's what he's got. Oh. It really was almost got his studs to it.
Yeah.
Still. Okay, so it's 13 minutes in, and it's fairly even. I would say that maybe Spurs are looking a bit more dangerous in attack than Seville. Højbjerg feeds it through to Richarlison first time. Oh, so that was to Kane, then to Richarlison.
Richarlison's looking good.
Richarlison looks very good, very busy. The thing I would say, I reckon it's that sharpness that's causing... That's how Sevilla are getting the ball back most of the time. They're not winning the ball back. They're being given the ball back a lot. Oh, one of their... I don't know who the player is.
Tackle from Romero.
Very
again.
good.
How
As
many times
always.
We're going to hear
This season, absolutely.
Sevilla on the attack, though. Romero's there.
Romero's there on the pressure. Oh, they're into the area. Yeah.
And looks
probably
like... given us a free kick
probably.
in a normal game. Lamella was through.
Yeah.
Richarlison.
Under pressure from two players. He still manages to get past, but then he gets brought down. But there was no free kick given. That was a bit unusual.
Maybe they're trying to let the game flow a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a normal...
Yeah, Andrew Din, can you guys sync your clock with the game? That's the clock that we're getting from the feed itself. So if we're behind, it's because that's where the feed is. It's not our clock.
What are you guys on then?
Yes, I'm getting.
Tell us where you are.
It's like any kind of stream. People will be at different times. So yeah,
30 seconds ahead or whatever.
Yeah. No, apart from that one we missed allegedly.
Apart from the one that we allegedly missed.
Yeah. What can we do?
Oh,
frozen again? No. Okay. So yeah, just for everyone who is asking where you can watch the game, you would need to essentially sign up for Spurs Play. Comes with a yearly subscription price. It's £45 in the UK or £35 if you're a season ticket holder. Cross comes in, straight to Lloris. And that's how you can watch it legitimately. Illegitimately is not for me to advise.
no.
Yeah.
Here comes Sonny.
Okay, so Sonny running the ball, spreads it out to Cess. Plays it back in. That looks like Skippy to me. To Højbjerg. QT again, quite far advanced. That's interesting to see. He's been quite advanced a fair amount, actually. He's been quite far up the pitch. So Skip spreads it out to Sessegnon. Is he going to cross? Cross, no, blocked. Actually, it's not Cess. It could be. I think that's Sonny out on the left, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, Sonny takes a shot. Oh, not as far away as I thought.
As you would have
thought. Not as far away as I thought. Okay. Yeah, it was Sonny out on the left. I reckon Sonny's going to have a great season this season.
A better season.
Yeah, better season. I really do.
And Kane's going to turn up the first half of the season and we're going to win the league.
There you go. You heard it here, folks. No, you heard it here first, folks. You know, Nick believes. He absolutely believes, and that's great. It would be epic. It would be just a highlight of a life for me as a Spurs fan.
Skippy down the right hand side.
Checks back.
So Lucas into Richarlison.
Again under pressure. He's every time he gets the ball, they're on top of him. Okay, so Seville taking the goal kick, gentle pump upfield, a gentle pump. Oh yeah, that's for you, Bobby. Okay.
Here comes Sevilla in the midfield, passing it out. Here we go. They're
getting through the lines. They've got four up front, but Spurs are well packed in defence, closing off the channels. Yeah. Seville looking to cross it in. Header. Oh, Lucas there with the defensive header. Very good. Richarlison battling with Thing. Again, winning the ball back, but again, he's being pressured constantly. I think they've identified him as a particular danger, and he's doing very good. Okay, so Sevilla have it. I keep saying Sevilla. It's not Sevilla, Sevilla.
Nearly 2,000 of you watching ladies and gentlemen, 265 likes. Let's try.
You got to sort that out, please.
Smash that like.
Absolutely.
Hit the subscribe button if you haven't become a member yet.
Yeah. Sam, one sec. No, you keep talking.
Oh, okay. So Sevilla got it in the midfield. Pass it out to the right-hand side. It's just really, it's getting fired across the midfield at the moment. 18 minutes gone. And it's gone all the way back to Sevilla goalie, who's passed it out to the left-hand side.
Cool.
And Skippy has it, tries to slip it through for Sonny, but it got blocked.
Okay.
And guys and girls in the chat, I know we're slightly behind, but let's not give away if there is a goal. Let's not give the goal out because people might have not seen it.
Absolutely.
So,
It's a bit like VAR.
yeah.
You know, don't celebrate the goal until you're sure that everyone's seen it.
I can't see that they're not. There's no Conte cam, is there?
No.
Can't see them on the bench.
So Seville have possession. They've had a bit more of the ball in the last sort of 5 minutes or so. But yeah, again, Spurs putting pressure on. Seville can't really seem to find a way through. Every time they get possession, Spurs tend to compact themselves, except when it goes back into Sevilla's third, at which point we tend to spread. But I like the compact play. I like the fact that everyone seems to know their jobs as well, and they're putting good pressure on. It's interesting to see if that's what's going to be replicated in the season. I can see us getting some good results.
Absolutely.
I mean, we saw a little bit of it at the end of last season. We saw them sort of starting to learn almost how they're supposed to play. So hopefully pre-season will get that into their skulls, and we'll.
Plays the ball out to the left-hand side, and
Bears picked up and
just calmly pass it inside
to Lucas.
And this is what we've been better at.
Yeah.
When we got the ball in defence, we're passing it with a lot more confidence rather than looking risky with.
Absolutely. And Seville are just not really pressing the ball inside the area when that happens. Again, Richarlison got 2 on him. Oh.
Tried to set Sonny, but Dimitrovic comes out and
clears
it.
Skip. Yep, Skip goes down. Free. Oh, no. Hold on a minute.
No foul.
Okay, interesting.
Here comes Sevilla, about halfway into a half. It's taken out by Højbjerg. Oh, he is going to give a free kick.
Okay.
I'm surprised about that. First one that's been given.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That's a foul.
That's fair. But that's what you want Højbjerg for. That's what he does. You know, he goes in, he breaks up play.
Absolutely.
Classic midfield destroyer.
Absolutely right. We're up to 376 likes.
Go on.
So let's get it up to
Come on,
at least 1,000 by half.
Hit that like button. Go on.
No, we're not as
Go
good,
on.
We're not as good looking or as Ben and Sim.
No, of course not. But who could be? Really?
Absolutely.
I mean, we're talking about 2 Adonises.
Yeah.
We're just sort of like the cardboard substitutes.
Ben and Sim in 20 years.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, this is what you got to look forward to, guys.
So big shout out to some of the people in the chat. Brian Daigle's watching. Good to see you, Bri. Good to see you here. Jamie Pretty is watching as well. Good to see you, Jamie. And I will shout out to people as we go along. Right. Sevilla again. They've had the bulk of the possession now for about 6-7 minutes. Oh, speculative.
Over the bar.
Yeah, we are starting to stand off them a little bit now. That happened last season too.
Yeah, but I think some of that. Do you think some of that's to create some gaps and spaces behind so we can hit them on the counter?
Yeah, potentially. And it's also, again, got to bear in mind it is pre-season. So they're not going to be fully up to speed.
Yeah.
There's conditioning and fitness to think about. So yeah. Although that said, I mean, I wouldn't.
Yes. No. Free kick. Yes. Yeah.
I would. I mean, look at the intensity that they play at, and you've got to bear in mind they've only been back in pre-season for 10 days.
Yep. 10,
11 days, something like that. The amount of, the fitness of these players at this level is.
Conte sat down
shouting orders.
The players.
Yeah. Good.
Do you think he's going to send them on 44 or 43 full pitch lengths after the game?
He better, right? He better. If they don't win, that's the Conte way. Disciplinarian. I love that about him. I really do.
Wow.
But this is the reason that players want to play for him.
Yep.
And this is why he engenders loyalty, because he demands a lot, but he gives them the tools that they need to win. You know, what player wouldn't want to play like that?
Yeah.
You know? Even when there's been sort of conflict between him and a player.
Kane's got the ball now to Sonny. Richarlison's calling for it. He's stay on side.
Okay.
Into the middle to Skippy.
Skippy picks
Lucas
it up
on the right hand side.
Spreads
right
out.
Area.
Yep.
Crosses
Cross comes
it.
in. Oh.
Too close to the keeper.
Too close to the keeper, yeah. But Cess was there. If the keeper had been slightly further out, Cess might have had a decent shot at target. You know. It's looking good. I'm watching this and not thinking, you know, what are you doing? There's good pressure, there's good intensity, there's desire there. Again, for a friendly, it's good to see.
Yeah. Well, Dyer fires it out to Sanchez midway through our half. This is not what normally happens when we're here.
Absolutely.
Goals galore.
Yeah, this is true. It's been 24 minutes and we haven't had a goal. You know, what's happening? Maybe it's because I'm not wearing my green shirt. I made that mistake. I didn't think it through this morning.
We didn't coordinate. Did we?
We didn't coordinate. It's usually when we're both wearing green, I think.
Yeah. So it's your fault.
So it is my fault. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Sorry,
I do
sorry,
apologise.
everyone.
I'm sorry, guys, for losing us the game. You know, by not wearing my green shirt.
Hey, look, it's 25 or 24 minutes, 27 seconds in. It is only the second game of pre-season. Let's not all lose our minds. And be like those salty people down the road.
Absolutely. Listen, it's whatever happens. This is for Conte, this game, more than anyone else. It's not necessarily for us. Obviously, the commercialization of it makes us, you know, part of it. But this is what a pre-season is for. It's for the manager to test this system.
And big up everyone in the chat. Tell us where you're from in the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's interesting to see. We know you've got Brian Daigle from Canada.
Yes, indeed. Jamie Pretty from the Philippines.
Absolutely. So wherever
Bob
you are.
Spur from Hoddesdon. If he's in the chat. I know he's watching the game. So, yeah, from far and wide. Canada,
Texas,
Philippines.
Australia.
There you go.
India.
England.
Brilliant. England.
Another one from England. Delhi. West Australia.
Big up, everyone. Watching in LA.
Fantastic.
Austin, Texas.
Melbourne.
Stuttgart.
Stuttgart. Fantastic.
New York. South Africa. Oh, wow. It's going Seattle, Indonesia, Virginia, Colorado.
New Zealand.
Oh, my God. The chat's literally firing.
Poland, we've got.
Wow.
Someone
Eastbourne.
from Sawbridgeworth. I don't know where that
England
is.
watching in the Maldives. I'm going to the
Taiwan. Somerset. That's a whole different country.
Denmark, Cornwall, Pakistan, Japan, Norwich. Kane is... Oh.
While we were reading out where people were from, Kane almost scores. But it's been
Did
flagged.
score?
Well, it's been flagged offside.
The flag was
Yeah.
offside.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the chat. It's exploding.
Absolutely.
Loving it. Loving it.
Desmond is from Ghana.
Greenland.
that going.
Botswana.
Greenland?
Aylesbury. Oh, just down the road from
How was
me.
that? Hold on a minute. How was that offside?
I don't know. We were just waiting for it to... Let's have a look. They didn't show it.
They didn't show it again. They showed it once in a
So,
replay. But yeah, I
Kane
didn't see
again.
anything.
Here we go. Richarlison again with the ball out to Moura.
Lucas hasn't been bad out there on the right wing. You know, he hasn't been bad.
Jeez, man.
He's been more involved.
I've never seen the chat go like this. Right.
It's amazing.
More on the right hand side. Kane
were-
wants it near post. Took a touch and lost the ball.
You do that. I'll read the countries.
Okay.
Mauritius, North Korea, Antarctica, Wood Green, Hong Kong, Ireland, Mill Hill, Chester, Malta, Hertfordshire, Bali, China, Tatura, Ireland, Rotterdam, South Arrow. It's going too fast for me.
Exactly right. Anyway, back to the football.
Someone's in Greenland.
Yeah, but is it green in Greenland?
No,
Okay.
it's quite rocky, I've heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know why it's called Greenland?
Why?
It's because when the Vikings took it over, they wanted to sort of gull people into moving out there and colonising it, so they called it Greenland.
Filthy tackle.
Anyway, back to the football.
Sorry, Rez.
No, that's fine, mate.
Oh, Pierre's squared up to him because he's left his foot in there.
Yeah.
Rafa Mir, that is. That's the second tackle he's kind of left his foot in. And Pierre-Emile Højbjerg let him know that he wasn't happy about it.
No, absolutely. He's a Viking. That's what everyone says
Skippy
anyway.
is, again, kind of running his socks off and kind of all over the place, which is great in a good way, not in a bad way. And
No,
then
absolutely.
he gives it away.
Well,
Commentator's curse.
it happens. It happens. But yeah, so 28 minutes, a couple of shots on goal, one for each side, one flagged for a goal flagged for offside. It's been intense. It does look, if you were watching this and you were told it was a competitive match, you would, obviously you think the performances were a little bit loose, but you would believe that it was a competitive game.
Yep.
It's been played at that sort of level, which is encouraging to see, certainly from a Spurs perspective. I'm just wondering what it'll be like when they get to full fitness.
Sevilla's going to have
Sevilla
a shot
has
here.
a shot on target. Oh!
Good save from Hugo.
Did Hugo get to that? Did he actually touch it?
Yeah.
Who's this number 4 bloke for Sevilla? Sevilla? Keep doing Sevilla, for God's sake. I'm starting mispronouncing the...
Yeah, he did.
mispronouncing the
Hugo
names and the
did
things.
tip it around the post. I
Right.
don't think he was scrambling, as the commentator said.
No.
I think it was probably going wide anyway.
Yeah, he did get his things to it, but yeah. It was relatively comfortable. It was relatively comfortable. He was at full stretch, I will admit, but it wasn't the sort of reflexing. He saw it all the way.
Right, corner's coming in.
Floats into the box. And Spurs get it away. Out to Sonny.
Sonny's lost
Sonny
it.
gives it away to Seville. I've got to choose one. Seville or Sevilla?
It's Sevilla. Seville is.
Yeah. Well, Seville is the anglicised version of the name, but yeah.
I'm not going to doubt you. I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to doubt you, Rez. You are the man of much knowledge.
Only some, a little bit. Only a little bit.
Romero playing.
Taking
know
the
what he's playing.
Yeah, well, I think he's taking the piss out of the Sevilla player. I did it again. Okay, half hour
Going on
gone.
now. Ref's blown his
I
whistle.
think
for something.
that looks like a
Is it a water
Spurs throw.
break?
Don't know. Everyone seems
Yeah,
to be sort of
water
wandering
break.
around. Okay.
Yep, water break.
Really?
So we'll
I see.
have a water break.
For the okay, fair enough. I can understand that. So we got some more countries, St Kitts and Nevis, Afghanistan. Apparently,
Don't
Apparently.
go down this league. I've
Thailand, the Seychelles, the Fiji Islands. Some people are on holiday, I think.
yeah, someone in the Maldives.
Amazing.
So where in the Maldives I'd be curious to know. So I will be there in September.
Pakistan, Argentina. I'm going to
Starting again.
someone from
You started
Ukraine.
it off, Rez.
Yeah,
It's going to explode
absolutely.
now. All those people in the chat that are saying where they're from, make sure you click the link and like it. Just over 2,200 watching, only 500 likes.
Come on, I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 likes by halftime.
Do we have to do some silly challenge or
No,
something?
no, just for shits and giggles. All right. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 likes by halftime. Go on, come on, chat. You can do it. Don't let us down.
You can smash it. You can caress it.
You can fondle it.
fondle it.
You can annihilate it. You can decimate it.
I mean, that's a little bit too far, if I'm honest.
Well, I mean,
At this time of the hour.
what you do with the
only
like button,
12:30, right?
what you do with the like button is entirely up to you, as long as contact is made. Basically, you know, that's the key rule here, I think.
Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Someone's in his mum's basement in the chat.
Yeah, really?
Hope you're okay. If you need help, we can send it.
I missed that.
Tell us if you need help and we'll send it. From Chicago. Yeah, big up.
Vladislav Zemliakov from Ukraine.
Daytona's in his room while
hope I
fondling the like button.
Fondling the like button, fantastic. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Right, here we go. We're back again.
Okay.
After the water break.
Yep. So is that added on at the end of the half?
No. I don't think so.
Okay, because the clock didn't stop. It's weird. Anyway,
Maybe it will be.
Lamella with his eyes.
The eyes.
The many eyes of
Richarlison
Eric
outscored on the
Lamella.
halfway line.
Spurs pacing out. Here we go. Richarlison. Oh! Almost threaded it through. If that had gone through, that would have been Richarlison in on goal.
It would have been.
That would have been a goal.
It would have been the goal.
Okay, so
go out.
all the way back to Spurs. Not all the way back. It was just sort of pumped forward.
on,
But Lloris
Sess.
clears up.
Open your legs up.
Yeah. He's still doing that sort of slightly tentative thing, just getting just past the halfway line and checking back. So being spread across the back three for Spurs. Cutie brings it forward over the halfway line. Inside to Skippy. Skip plays to Richarlison, who's again taken out from behind. Spread out to Cess, who floats it in. Header. Oh,
Sonny with the header. Saved
by the guy. I think it was straight at him, though, to be fair. But yeah, it was a good move, actually. It was a good move. Quick, incisive.
Cess with
the
end product.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nearly.
That was not a bad cross. Not a bad cross from Cess.
Sonny or did Richarlison?
It was Sonny.
Yeah, it was Sonny. And Richarlison was actually... I think Richarlison was a bit upset because he had more momentum in attacking it. And the crowd are hoping to get that Sonny video of him scoring it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, on home turf.
Big up now. We're up to nearly 700 likes.
Come on, you guys. Nearly there. You can do it. Come on. I'll read some more countries.
No, Tony, not my button, the like button.
Yes, yeah. I mean, obviously, if you want to come and press my button at some point, I'm sure we can negotiate something.
It's going a whole different
you know,
way.
Yeah, it is. It's turning into in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to. I think we should put a thing on it. Yeah, none of that. No naughty business. All right, no naughty business. And actually, it just occurred to me: is that Tony, as in Anthony, or Antonia? Antonia.
I don't know.
Because if it's Tony,
there's so many comments now.
Oh, hold on. Oh, if it's Tony as in a man, then I might not be quite so keen. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just not that way inclined myself. This is turning into a therapy session.
Oh my word. Sorry, Ben and Sim.
Okay, 35 minutes, almost 35 minutes. Yeah, it's more of the same. It's sort of a little bit back and forth. Each side will get it, play possession for a bit, then lose it. But there's not been a massive amount of sort of, I was going to say, well, not a massive amount of penetration. Sorry.
Ball given away. Session wins it back. And it's a bit
back
sloppy
and forth.
in that midfield, isn't it?
Yeah. Spurs' passing has been better than it was, certainly in terms of what they're doing, better than last season. I complained about the fact that it was always slow and ponderous. We've got a Spurs player down. It looks like it might be Cess.
Uh-oh.
There's a surprise.
Cess down. Oh,
yep.
dear.
And this is the problem. This is the problem with having Sessegnon as one of your left wing backs. He always seems to get injured.
Let's have a look. Skippy plays it to Kane. Oh, here we go. Oh,
yeah, gets stamped on and then smacked into his shin as well.
Right on the top of the boot. That's going to be painful.
That is going to be painful, but hopefully it's just the contact.
More like socks these days.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're not like proper. I mean, they are proper football boots,
but they're not like those old
old
boots that we used to play in.
Yeah. And they get wet, and then you feel like you were
carrying half the field around with you. Yeah, absolutely. Well, he's up. He's still limping a bit. He's out. He's not on the pitch currently.
Basuma's not playing because he has COVID, and Perisic's not playing because he's got a slight knock. He's playing with a slight knock.
Who was it? He said there was another player that had COVID as well.
Fraser Forster.
Fraser Forster, that's right. Okay,
so got past. It's a great tackle from Skippy.
Good tackle by Skippy.
He's claiming
it came off Lamella.
Oh, Lamella getting right in there.
See, that's what you want from Richarlison.
Yeah.
That's what was missing, a little bit of that volatility and that zing that Lamella had. I mean, not talking about how effective he was as a player, but he had that attitude. Cross comes, the corner comes in. It's sort of pinging about the box a little bit. Again, cross comes in, cleared by Sessegnon out to the left, but Sevilla pick it up again. Float in another cross. Another defensive header by Cutie there.
Shot comes in.
Ooh.
Oh, hits the post. Or was it the upright? Was it the stanchion?
I'm not sure. It's called a stanchion. Yeah, that's right. Let's have a look. That was a strike by Lamella.
No, it
hit the post.
Yep. Hit the post.
Wow. So, yeah, still back and forth. Spurs have had a couple of sort of shots. One went in the goal but was ruled offside, and now Seville have hit the post. So, yeah, amazingly, it's still 0-0.
I know.
37 minutes gone.
Bant's force, Richarlison's doing well. I think he's probably been one of the better players, if not the best player.
He's been very good. He's been good. Skip has also been good, I think, and QT as well. Romero's been very good too. The other players have not been that involved. It seems to have been those three, and plus Lucas as well, the main involved sort of part. Obviously, every player's had a touch, but they are the ones that seem to be sort of doing stuff most. Doing bits. Yes. So Lloris pumps it upfield. Kane plays it back to Lucas, back to Dyer, and the ball's with Romero in our third. Short pass to Lucas out on the right. And Lucas plays a long searching ball forward for Son, but it's intercepted. Was that Son? Yeah, it's Son. Do you think there might be an element of playing to the crowd as well? Because Son seems quite far advanced compared to everyone else.
I don't think so. I think it's... No, I don't think so.
All right. Okay. So Seville have it in the midfield. Long crossfield ball to their right wing. Yeah, it's getting a bit warm. Yeah, it's again, it's probing. There's probing by Seville. They're not really playing it forward. They seem to be looking for gaps. But Spurs have got their they've got 4 back, now 5, and it's that compact, ready to spring situation, and it looks very good. So Sanchez has the ball. Skip wins it. Short pass forward to not to Højbjerg, to Kane. Højbjerg, speculative ball forward, but no, it was badly aimed, and the Seville goalkeeper picks it up. Kane's looking bronzed, man. Have you seen him?
Bronzed Adonis.
Yeah, gone proper.
Maybe he's not going into the Love Island villa.
Oh God,
because that's what normally matters. Means
oh. Oh my word.
Oh dear.
I'd almost prefer him to go to Man City than go to Love Island.
Go on, Richarlison.
Okay, Richarlison. No. Didn't quite have the momentum to get past the defence, but yeah.
I think he handballed it as well, to be fair. And he was offside.
Okay.
But I don't know if it is offside. No, he wasn't offside because it
did hit his arm, but his arm was in a natural position, I would argue.
Yeah.
And it sort of came in at him from behind or from the side.
Richarlison keeping busy on the edge of the
penalty area. Yeah, but Seville got the ball back and they play it out.
Got about 5 minutes to go to half time.
Yeah, making Sessegnon dance a little bit, those two Seville players. Okay. Oh, intercepted by Lucas.
Here we go.
Kane going forward. Richarlison to his left. Lucas he plays it out right to Lucas. No.
Good tackle.
It wasn't a great ball by Kane, to be fair. It was a little bit slow, and Lucas was struggling to get to it.
Nice, nice bit of steak, but you wanted it medium rare, but it's medium well.
Yeah, it's just slightly.
But it's just not perfect.
It's slightly undercooked.
It's not perfect.
No. It wasn't a juicy pass. Oh dear.
Ball's been passed back.
That's not good.
Lamella's through.
Oh
no, sorry, Rafa Nair.
But Dyer gets back to block the shot. Very good. Very good.
Højbjerg that gave it away. Yes,
I think it was.
The way that he was looking at.
Yeah. It was. That was another sort of undercooked pass as well. I think he was trying to play it back to Dyer, but yeah.
He overcooked that one.
Yeah. But Dyer gets back to sort of put pressure on his lane.
I think
he missed it. Yeah, under pressure. Under pressure from Dyer. Dyer didn't block it.
Yep.
All right, so Seville with possession again. Couple players on the edge of the area. No real threat as yet. Plays it out to the right.
Come on, Sess. Ball comes in. Oh, wow.
Oh,
no way.
Inside the box.
Lamela. Oh, straight across the 6-yard area.
If they'd had a player in position, that would have been a goal.
Get to the ball. Come on, boys.
Okay,
right,
so Højbjerg.
Out. Oh, Son's nearly taken out. Oh.
Can't get his pass past the Seville player.
I love the fact that the Sevilla player tried to take Sonny out, and he's the one on the direct. Oh! Sanchez went flying in there.
My word.
Now they stop the game. Now they stop the game. Even though the player...
Oh, well, he's bloodied. In his he's been...
Oh!
Oh, hello.
Oh.
He's taken a proper smash to the face there. Cut lip, it looks like.
And what, mate?
Yeah. You know that Brazilian bloke up front that's playing for us? I did that to him last season. He's all right now. Look.
Let's have a look who it was. It was on Sonny, and he ran in. He tried to take him out and just hit on his elbow, I think.
Yeah, there was
like,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he's just sort of run into Son's elbow.
Son was not looking. It was nothing malicious.
No,
but that's a lot of blood.
that is a lot of blood. Yeah,
split his lip open. Probably.
Yeah, I think so. You wouldn't expect that in a pre-season friendly, would you?
Yeah,
that sort of thing. Bloody hell.
He's gonna have to change his shirt.
Why is he wearing a training bra?
That's the.
What is that thing?
It's the data analyst.
Oh, is that where the thing is? Okay.
Yeah, we've got them on as well. You can see the
lump.
the kind of lump.
Yeah.
They haven't turned into the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
No.
But yes, it's for the data analysts.
Or
a bra.
It's very fetching. It's very, very fetching, I have to say.
Yeah. Romero didn't really want to give it back, but he's been forced to.
Yeah.
About 1 minute to half time.
It's been an interesting game. We've looked all right at the back, I think. No major thing. There was one clanger from Højbjerg, but we've dealt with most of it fairly well, which is good.
It's just been the second, like you can see, pre-season game.
Absolutely.
You know, they've in this heat. It's not going to be Kane. Oh, loses the ball.
Nice and calm. Skippy picks it. Yeah.
So controlled.
He's done well under pressure because when he gets the ball as well, there's usually a couple of Seville players on him. But Højbjerg playing risky.
Big up Welsh.
He gives it away again.
Giving it
away, yep. And Seville got it. Are they going to take a shot? No, that was...
Papu Gomez. He's playing 2 minutes of injury. That's probably the same amount of time that they had for the water break.
Yeah.
Do you think that Skippy starting both games, he's going to be the one that will start the first Premier League game? And who do you put on side? Because you've got Basuma, who obviously has got COVID. Højbjerg hasn't looked great. Sorry, Ellie. And obviously Bentancur.
I reckon...
I had to think who that was.
Yeah. I reckon Skip is Basuma's understudy. So I reckon if Basuma isn't playing, Skip plays in his place, and I think Højbjerg is Bentancur's understudy. I think with this one, it's just seeing how the two play.
Taken out again in the centre of the park, and the ref gives nothing.
I reckon it'll be Basuma and Bentancur who will start if they're both fit. That's what I reckon. That's the feeling I've got. I can't really back it up with any real sort of evidential thinking, but it's just a feeling I've got. I think Bentancur and Basuma.
Like I've got a feeling we're going to win the league.
Yes.
Okay, I prefer my feeling.
Of course. No, I prefer your feeling. That sounded wrong. But yeah. No, I just, when I think of it, I just think to myself, it seems the most likely to me, that's all, But, for no real reason, I think that. So, coming up to the end of the 2 added minutes, it's, still 0-0 unless something happens in the next couple of seconds. It looks like we're going to go in to half-time all square.
Straight on. Half-time,
and that's it.
0-0.
Yeah.
Nothing of really substance. There's been that shot that we missed.
Yep.
The Kane Lamela hit the post.
Lamela hit the post.
Kane scored, which was offside.
Yep.
Sonny had a header.
Yep.
It's interesting.
It seems to be kicking off a little bit now. The Seville player that had his face cut open by
Yeah, yeah.
Sonny's
It's all
accidental
kicking
arm
off.
as a thing, and they're now thing.
Dyer's
Yeah,
telling him to calm down.
Yeah.
Sanchez is going off on one.
and Lamella seems to be the peacemaker.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Lamella is calming everyone down.
Yeah,
This is incredible.
yeah. I mean, who is was that Pau Gomez? You said the guy that got his face cut open.
Yeah.
There was no reason. It was completely accidental. You know, why the hell he's thinking? Why that looks like Brad Friedel? Yeah. Why he's kicking off now? I don't know.
Romero's saying, mate, chill.
Yeah.
But I like to see there's a bit of bite. There's a bit of
little
bite
bit,
in it.
yeah.
But the ref I agree with some of the comments. The ref has to do something to protect the players a little bit because he's not really doing that.
No. Oh, Conte speaking. I'll put the headphones on.
So they've just gone to. So I'm going to take them off because they're really hot. Oh man,
Hot, yeah.
uncomfortably hot.
Yeah.
Obviously, you haven't been wearing them.
No.
You're listening to. Is this the? They've just put the post. I guess the press conference on while we've gone to half time. So, guys in the chat, let us know your thoughts. It's not been a great game. 2,500 of you watching, 776 likes.
We didn't quite make it to that 1,000 mark, did we?
No, we didn't.
We didn't quite make it. Never mind. Never mind.
Never mind. But no, look, an interesting first half.
I think so.
For me, I think it's the second game. I don't know why we don't need to lose our heads. There'll be some changes at half time.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what happens. Kulu comes on.
Yeah, I think so.
Who he replaces, because I think Richarlison's had a good game.
I think so too.
So I don't know. I don't know whether we'll do what we did in the last game and make wholesale changes at the break, or whether we'll leave it. Big up here, super chat from Essa.
What's up, Essa? Thanks very much.
I'm worried a player would get hurt. I don't get why Sevilla are playing this aggressive. No, absolutely, Essa. That's what it was just what we're kind of talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are some tackles flying in, and it's not good.
No. I think we were certainly impressed by how intensely both sides were playing at the beginning, but there is an element of Seville maybe pushing it a little too far, possibly.
Yeah.
I think it's worked for them. They seem to sort of have a better second half to the half. They had more of the ball, I think, in that sort of second 20 odd minutes, but it does beg the question. Well, what is at stake for you to be playing quite so?
Yeah, Kane was offside.
Yeah, for you to be playing quite so aggressively. So yeah, whether or not whatever the actual result is from this game, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. It is for Conte to see what lineup works, what tactics work against actual opposition. And Seville are a top flight side. They're an elite side, so it's a good exercise. No disrespect to Rangers, but I would argue they're probably one level below. So next friendly is not necessarily going to be the same as this one. This is a good opportunity, I think. So yeah, let's not worry too much about the result. We can enjoy what we're seeing. Bemoan bad play, celebrate good play. But at the end of the day, it's just a friendly. There's nothing at stake.
Yeah. Big up Donovan, member for 16 months.
Good to see you, Donovan.
Patron Sloppy. Højbjerg Sloppy, we're a couple of passes away from something special. There's potential.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, bear in mind, only, at most 2 weeks of pre-season. They've only just come back. Yes, they are a million times fitter than the average person, but there are still levels for them to reach during pre-season, and so there's going to be rustiness. And the thing you got to bear in mind, I was actually very interested to learn this. When they stop training, even if it's a couple of weeks, their fitness levels compared to their normal fitness levels or their sort of season fitness levels drops hugely, massively. And so getting it back up to that level takes time. So, expecting them to be playing how you would hope they would play during the actual season right now is just not going to happen. There's so much work to be done. So yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. The fact is we haven't conceded, whereas last game conceded 3.
Yeah.
So that's already an improvement against the K League team. I mean, come on.
Well,
so yeah,
we were talking about this on the way in. So there's the 4 players that we've 6 signings. We can finally stop talking about Jed Spence in terms of isn't he? The 4 players that are at Hotspur Way: Winks,
and Ndombele, Lo
Celso, and Reguilon.
Reguilon, that's right.
What do you see for those 4? Where do you think we've got 6 in?
Yep.
4 to go out.
Yep.
Who else is coming in?
We need. I still think we need another centre back for certain. If the Maddison rumours are true, then I think in terms of attack stroke creativity, we're probably set if Maddison does end up in a Spurs shirt. So yeah, I think central defence is where we need one more player. I like what Dyer did last season. I think he has earned a berth in the Spurs squad based on last season. Davis likewise, in my view, but not for me. It's not a case of I'm happy and there's no further upgrade that can be made on either of those 2.
Yep.
The only defender that I think we've got that you can't really upgrade is QT, is Romero. But if there are better central defenders out there, obviously we've got Longley in as well, but I still think one more would be good. If we're not going for any more right backs, I still would love to see a proper, established, slightly older right back. But if it's good, if it's going to be Spence, it's going to be Spence, and we're just going to have to wait and see and just hope that he delivers. So yeah, if there are 2 more, I would probably say, if you're not going for a right back, 1 more centre back and 1 more attacking stroke creative player.
Yeah. So we got Maddison. So I think there's legs with Winks going the other way plus some money for Maddison.
Yeah.
There's still obviously the talk.
Although, do you know what? Winks to Leicester, that seems like quite. I know Leicester are not technically, they're not yet established themselves fully. I don't think as a mid-table club yet. They're almost there, but not quite. I saw them sort of a level down from that, like your Southamptons or your Everton, something like that. So Winks to Leicester, I can see it, but at the same time, I can not see it as well, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I think maybe with Maddison, it might just be straight cash.
Okay. And do we think it's going to be a Lo Celso, Pau Torres similar situation, or
that would be good because we'd get that central defender in, and we would get rid of Lo Celso, who the fact that he's still at Hotspur Way, listen, his time is up. There is no future for him in a Spurs shirt. I don't think we'll ever see him wearing a Spurs shirt in a competitive game again. Likewise with Ndombele. Yeah, that would be the ideal. Yeah. But the thing I would say, swap deals are a lot harder to do. We did one. We did what looked like a sort of swap and cash deal recently when we bought Højbjerg in, and KWP Kyle Walker-Peters went the other way. Yep. But that was actually done as 2 distinct separate deals. It wasn't Højbjerg plus cash. Anyway, whatever it was, it wasn't like player plus cash for player. It was like, right, we'll buy this player and then we'll sell you this player as 2 separate deals. And the reason, there was an interesting article in The Guardian, I think it was, that was talking about why that was. And it did the, who was it that Arsenal and Man U swapped? One of them was Mkhitaryan. Was it Sanchez? was going. I think it was when Arsenal, what's it called? Sanchez went from Arsenal to Man United, and Mkhitaryan went from Man United to Arsenal. I think it was. That was done as a swap deal, but it was such a complicated deal because now with the way that sort of deals are financed, because the wages are potentially part of the sort of payment structure, it's very difficult to do a swap deal because of that sort of disparity between different players' wages. So I don't see us doing player plus cash for other player kind of deals. They're becoming a lot rarer. It used to be a lot more common before. It'll either loan to pay later, buy now, pay later, does seem much more common now. So I think if there's a deal to be done with Seville, it is Seville first, and not Seville, Villarreal for Lo Celso and Pau Torres, or is it? Which is the club? You got me going anyway. Whatever the club is, I reckon it will probably be structured as separate deals. We'll sell you Lo Celso. Can we buy Pau Torres? But then I think the price might be adjusted for one or the other to then make the other deal happen. But I don't think it will necessarily be as one deal potentially. But yeah, listen, if that happens, great. We get our central defender in. Pau Torres is not a bad player. Great. Fantastic. But yeah, a central defender and an attacker stroke creative player, I think, is what we need.
Yeah. So what do you think? What of any changes at half time? What do we think is gonna happen? Because we're just
I think
to kick off the
wholesale.
second half.
I think it'll be wholesale. I reckon
Wholesale.
Yeah, I think he's gonna adjust a lot. Maybe 5 different players on.
I think they're looking. What are they? Let's have a look. Let's have a little listen before we go back on. Apparently Romero's coming off at half time.
Okay.
Just waiting for it. Ledley's they're just obviously talking here at the side.
Anything interesting?
Nothing really.
Okay.
Nothing interesting. So yeah, I think like you said, there's going to be some wholesale changes.
Yeah, I think so.
Get everyone in, and get some more minutes in their legs ultimately.
Absolutely. Look, it's all training. We know that. It's all training. That's all it is.
Like they have training. This is our pre-season training.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
we're rusty. And
Yeah.
we
Well,
need
I've not streamed for 2 weeks, so
there you go.
yeah.
And that's a long time, ladies and gentlemen. For Red, believe me, that's a long time. So yeah, so we're rusty. The players rusty. The stream's rusty. The internet's rusty.
Yeah, everything's rusty.
So yeah, we'll just have to
From
wait
all
and
the
see.
salt.
From all the salt from down the road. So they're just coming out for the second half. I've seen Dyer, Lloris, Højbjerg, Kane so far walk out.
Okay.
Conte's just coming out to the bench now.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how we're going to line up. Sonny's staying out there.
Someone said Kulu came on. Did you see Kulu?
5 or 6 changes. There's a banner in the crowd. Thank you, Dad. Trophy, please, with Conte and Sonny on.
Sonny.
So there's been 5 or 6 changes. We're just waiting for them to see what the changes have been.
Mm-hmm.
It's 9 p.m. local time in South Korea.
I still didn't find out where the actual game was being played. Which city?
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm going to be going out to Korea next
So
year.
Bentancur's coming on, Doherty's coming on, Davis is coming on, Emerson's coming on.
Oh, Lord.
And Kulusevski is coming on by the looks of it.
And just coming off again.
Coming off to come on.
Yeah.
So this is good.
Let's have a look at this. I was interested to know where they were playing.
The Suwon World Cup Stadium. TR Grady says.
Suwon World Cup Stadium, indeed. Which in Suwon. Which is in South Korea.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They're just... Levy's going to love this, isn't he? Seeing
Yeah.
all this at the half-time. Everyone turning their phone round.
Yeah.
Torches and the lights out. And
It looks good, I've got to say.
Oh, yeah,
it does
I mean,
look
it looks
good, doesn't it?
but it's thinking, how could we make some money off this?
I wonder how many South Korean Seville fans there are right at this precise moment in that stadium. They don't have any South Korean players, do they?
Who?
Seville?
No.
They're all there to see Sonny.
They're all there for Sonny.
Of course they are.
And we sold out in, an hour?
Yeah, and to be fair, we love them for it. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Playing some disco music. This is interesting.
Yeah.
This is like proper trance music or something.
Bloody hell. Sounds like dubstep.
Yeah. Right, here we go. Second half has kicked off.
Second half kick off.
Here we go. So Bentancur's come on for Skippy, Emerson for Lucas, Kulusevski for Richarlison.
So Andrew Deans asked an interesting question. How much chance do you think Premier League would take it on the road like NFL? Well, funnily enough, there was talk a few years back of having a 39th game,
Yeah, the 39th game
outside of the UK, and the sort of backlash from that was so intense that they scuttled back into their hole very, very quickly. This was one of Richard Scudamore's last sort of harebrained ideas before he left as the Premier League's chief executive. I don't see it happening, if I'm being honest, especially now with the number of fixtures that players have to play. It's just getting to breaking point now, I think. Especially and with this World Cup this year happening, Tanganga on. Amazing. Tanganga came on for Romero. Anyway, with the World Cup in December, I think we're going to see some pretty bad effects from that, if I'm being honest. I think it's going to have an impact, and I think that will certainly put pay to that idea for a while.
Straight away. Oh, he did give it. So, so Bentancur
off for Skip.
Kulusevski for Richarlison. Tanganga for Romero. Dotti for Cess.
And there was one more.
Davis for Sanchez.
Sanchez,
yeah. And Emerson for Lucas. So 6 changes,
Yeah.
So I'm pleased to see Tanganga getting some time out on there.
Interesting, yeah.
I'm right wing back, so maybe that is the right wing back up to Romero. That's what Conte is trying to. Oh look,
Emerson,
giving the ball away.
Yeah. Let's be fair. We did excuse the other players.
Yes, we did.
Because it's the thing. We can't do anything. I mean, again, I've made no secret of how little I rate him.
Sonny
through. Oh, he's getting
Kulusevski on his right.
Out on his right. Come on,
Sonny.
give it to him. That's it. Kulu. He's going to get it in. Nah. Bit of a weak shot. I think it took a slight deflect. Yeah. Sonny didn't quite have the legs.
No.
Yeah. Again, this is it. This is the whole fitness thing. You know, whereas if that was like in the Premier League, I think he would have been able to get past those players. But yeah, it's just rustiness, and this is what we're going to see. Yeah, undercooked passes, scuffed shots. It takes time to get up to sharpness.
Of course it does. So, 0-0 as it was at half-time. 3 minutes gone. Sevilla have made some changes. Romero for Mir, Navas for Montiel. And he was the one. Montiel was the guy that Sonny
assaulted. It's still 0-0 in answer to G's question. It's been, it's what more can you say about a pre-season friendly? It's been interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. There's nothing at stake, so there's nothing to sort of get too het up about. You know, sort of like if we were, say, 1-0 down and it was like a Premier League game at home, it was like, oh my God, what are we going to do? But yeah, it's difficult to get too excited about a pre-season.
Big up to Alan Sibley. Performance of the match so far goes to Ranjit for staying away.
Good to see you, Alan. Oh, here we go. Right, so is it Emerson? Is it Emerson? No, it's not. It's Kulu. Yeah, he gets tackled, loses the ball, back with Sevilla. Yeah, good to see Alan in the chat. Nice to have you with us, mate. Yeah, it's interesting. That's all I can tell you. Sonny, okay.
Into the area.
Oh! Into the shot. Yay!
Go!
Finally? Yes. I think we can celebrate. There you go. It's like VAR, see? Actually, his shepherd's pie's gone a bit wonky as well, hasn't it? Emerson's, look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. That was Sonny.
Sonny assist for Kane.
Sonny.
Lovely. Oh, of course, it couldn't have been Richarlison. He's off. It's because he's so tanned, you know? Kane's usually quite pale. That was lovely, wasn't it?
Look at that. Turns, falls over, gets into Kane.
And Kane just slots it home. Yeah.
Brilliant.
It was almost a foregone conclusion at that point when he gets the ball there. It's like, yeah, I'm having it. So, yeah, Spurs 1-0 after 50 minutes. Nice move there, although, you know, sort of Sonny was... It was as he was coming down that he managed to get that pass to Kane, which was very, very good.
One thing, though.
Yeah.
Kane is scoring and it's July.
I know. Imagine what it'd be like in August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't score in August.
No, he doesn't.
I think he might this August.
Well, he did last. He did the August before as well, bear in mind.
You were saying about Skippy being Basuma's understudy. Bentancur's come on and it's just lifted. Sort of almost Højbjerg's lifted his game as well. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh.
I thought that was Mesut Ozil for a sec. Fucking hell. Ozil with a ponytail.
He definitely won't score. He definitely won't score in December, unless it's for England.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
So Doherty there to Dyer.
Tom Locke. He won't score in January instead.
Yeah, probably. Oh, he will. There's a North London derby in January. He is definitely scoring in January.
Yep. Well, unless they move it again.
Oh, yes.
Odegaard, you know, stubs his toe, or you know, Thomas Partey.
Or they have an outbreak of two people with COVID this year.
Yeah, exactly. You know, because it's serious. You know, when that happens,
it is serious.
You know?
Yeah,
it's
Bentancur has just lifted it. The touches are just. There we go. That's Højbjerg looking better.
That's much better. Yeah.
Here we go.
Spreads it out to Doherty.
Sonny's.
Oh, Doherty to Sonny. Almost. That was good play. I like that. It's good to see. I thought Doherty wouldn't be back for a while, but
Doherty on the left says to me that I don't think there's going to be another
right wing back coming in. Yeah, I know. I'm just going to stand up for a bit. Oh. Stretch the old pins.
Andrew. Outbreak of unspecified virus from unknown origin has hit.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh dear.
Oh, they've changed their goalie as well, haven't they?
They have.
Okay, so Seville have it out on their left. More of the sort of again, yeah. It's relatively slow still. Not much happening.
It's pretty subdued. But you just saw, I think, that was just saying we're one pass away. We were one pass away from that, and that's what's happened.
Yeah. Well, again, I mean, I thought I saw someone say earlier on, passing ability is not affected. Essentially saying that passing ability isn't affected by preseason. Actually, it is. You know, even.
It's a bit of a gap there. He's through.
Ooh.
Ball comes across.
Ooh.
Great tackle. Bentancur and Emerson.
Amazing.
Double takeout.
Are they going to complain again about that as well now? Start another fight. It was
a risky tackle in the
area.
It was,
but yeah.
Now they're saying, "Come on, ref, what's going on?"
He's hurt his foot.
He's holding his little toe.
Let's see. So it comes in.
Great tackle from Ben Scott. That was a great tackle.
There was a lot
Look
of crunching, that's for certain, but
it was a kind.
He
I
got-
don't know. I don't know if he got the ball actually.
okay.
ODT Sparrow with a super chat. Let's make it 7 years, finishing above the scum
Damn right.
and a trophy.
Oh yes.
I don't think Benton Court got the ball there. If I'm honest,
No,
I think he got his foot.
it was very difficult to see. I will say that much. Okay, I'm gonna show my bias and say I didn't see it. You know, I learned that from somewhere. Who was it that never saw what his players got wrong?
Yeah.
Can't think. Anyway, with you on that one, ODT Sparrow. Definitely. Let's make it 7 years. It'll be sweet. Yeah, what was I saying?
Oh wow! Play to the whistle, boys.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben Davis getting stuck in. Kane. Out to Kulusevski.
Kulu. Can he get it past his man?
Go on.
Yeah.
Emerson.
Is he going to do anything with it?
3 round him to Kulusevski.
Yeah. You see, that's the thing. That Emerson is just not really an outlet for anything.
Do you know what? I feel really sorry for Richarlison because the same... The kind of happened in the last game when Kane and Son came on. We scored. He's come off. We've
scored.
And actually, he probably was our best player.
I think so. Yeah. I think so. Oh well.
Go on, Emerson.
Let's see. Okay.
On the edge of the box. Shoot.
Oh,
over
that was
the bar.
wild. That was wild. Yeah. That was a bit, yeah. That was a bit wayward. Not his usual lethal self. His conversion rate is frighteningly good.
I don't think Chris in the comments, our first 11 minus Perisic. I'm not sure Tanganga starts over Romero.
No, I don't think so either.
And eventually Longley will probably start over Ben Davis.
There is that. And again, how many times have we said it? It's pre-season.
Yeah.
You know, the reason that maybe we're playing better because thingies come in, because of Bentancur and Kulusevski come in, is because those players have played more. They're more used to Conte's system, whereas, you know, Richarlison has only just arrived. So that could also play a part. Lucas is playing or was playing in a position that he's not necessarily played in before. So those things will be a factor as well. Super chat before we miss it from Dom Perignon. Swear I'm not delusional, but we can win the league. Well, listen, Dom, Nick is 100% with you on that.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it won't happen, right? I'm just not investing in it quite yet. Let's put it that way. I'm being cautious. Should I be cautious or should I be delusional?
Be delusional.
Fuck it, I'm going to be delusional. We are going to win the league. End of
delusional.
discussion.
Be delusional.
Definitely. Right? It's happening. Ooh. Spurs, Premier League champions, 2022-23.
There you go. I'm glad you've joined that train.
Yep. Shake on that.
Yeah, you've done it. You've said it. I've said it. I've said it. But you...
That's it. You heard it here first. From me, anyway.
So ball's coming out. They're playing it. Davis playing it around in the box. Tanganga's just passed out to Emerson.
Mm-hmm.
Into Dyer, who's taken a attacking role.
He's just looking for a thing.
Sonny on the run.
That wasn't a bad ball. Sonny at the edge of the area, waiting for backup. He's being pressed by two. Still got the ball. Wow. Gets out. Emerson now picks it up.
Back to Dyer.
Okay.
Well done, Emerson Royale.
Sort of came to nothing. So now with the back line again. So we start again. Never mind. It's the way of it. Yeah. Spurs are more in control. I think Sevilla... I mean, why they're so desperate to sort of not lose. It's just a friendly. Yeah. They're still doing that, oh, we're going to win. We have to win thing. It seems. Anyway, that's the impression I get. Obviously, I'm not inside their heads to know. As other commentators like Martin Tyler seem to think they are.
Even better, Roberto with a super chat. Big up, Roberto. If we're going to be delusional, I'll go all the way. We're winning the quadruple.
Nice one, Roberto. Love it.
Well, We can still win the quadruple at this stage of the season.
At this stage of the season, the quadruple is still on. Okay, let's put it that way. All right.
I have put and to go a little bit more delusional, I have put a little bet on the league and Champions League double.
You got good odds, didn't you?
Please bet responsibly.
Of course.
And I have booked the accommodation in Turkey for the Champions League final.
There you go. What odds did you get for the thing? You told us
for the
this.
double.
You
It
told
was
us
something
thing.
like £5 for like, I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
£13,000 or something ridiculous.
Well, listen, if it happens, drinks are on you.
Yeah,
All right?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Right, just coming up to the 60-minute mark. Are we going to see any more subs?
Yeah, I think we will. I think Parrott will come on. Harvey White maybe. Who else have we got on the bench?
Sevilla making a sub here. They don't have their names up, so I don't know. I'll tell you when they come up.
Coming on for, number 30 came on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Big up Iggy.
Is Iggy in the chat?
Iggy's in
What's
the
up,
chat.
Iggy?
He was listening to us while he was driving around.
Fantastic. Good to see Iggy.
Dom, the day we win the quadruple, I'll shave all the hair on my skin. Okay, don't make silly things like this. Because,
And I'll shave all the hair on my skin.
I'll shave all the hair on my skin.
Yeah. Coach TPM.
Do you guys know I can get my Decky shirt signed?
It's a weird one.
It's a weird one. Potentially Hotspur way, but they don't like them stopping.
Stopping when the thing, yeah. The only other potential is if they have like a sign. I don't know if they still do them, but like a signing session in the Spurs shop that they used to do. I don't know if they still do them.
Yeah, so I don't know Hotspur way, but it's very unlikely.
Yeah, it is a bit of a tough one. You could, I mean, I don't know how successful you'd be. You could write to the club and ask if there's like a special reason for it. They might organise it, but again, I don't know. Ooh.
Ball given away.
Oh,
Shot.
Nah,
over the bar.
over the bar. But yeah.
Maxi, what is our group in the UEFA Champions League? The draw is on the 25th or 26th of August.
Yep.
One of those dates. I can't remember.
26th, I think.
25th, 26th, something like that.
You've got the laptop. You can research it.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I will.
All right. You know, it's only because you got the resources, man.
I'm trying to... the Champions League draw is Thursday the 25th
There you go, 25th.
of August.
Excellent.
Again, Felicity, shirt signings. It'll be a Hotspur way, but I've never seen Kane or Son
No.
stop. There's obviously been some people that have stopped, but I've never seen Kane, Kulusevski, Son. There is another exit out of Hotspur way as well. Slightly further down, but yeah, I don't think you'll be very lucky if that would happen.
Yeah.
Because I think they just get, swarmed.
They do, and it is the sort of, it's a sign of the times as well. It's just not done anymore because it sounds bad to say it. There's money to be made from that sort of stuff.
Yep,
so,
sadly.
If there's money to be made, then that sort of free giveaway thing of what is essentially something of not much value in terms of money, but is of intense value to the person who's getting it. Money wins out, unfortunately. So that's the way of it. It's a sad state of
Would you take an
affairs.
easy Champions League group or a hard one for the challenge? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. That's a good question. That's a very good question. I reckon an easy one.
What, like Liverpool had all the way to the final?
Yeah, it's just
You don't want to Real Madrid route all the way.
No,
to the
exactly.
final.
Where it's almost like every strong opponent
You want a
along the
Liverpool
way.
route.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd go for easy.
Oh, I don't know. I'd love to see a big team. Let's have a look.
Yeah, don't know.
Let's have a look in the pots. Well, as I have the resources.
You have the resources.
So we are in pot 2.
Right.
So pot 1, Real Madrid, Eintracht Frankfurt. Obviously,
Real Madrid are in the pot.
in pot 1.
Oh, in pot 1, sorry.
AC Milan, which I know Iggy would love.
Iggy would
Bayern
love
Munich.
that. Hold on, Sevilla shot on goal. In it goes. My
Goal.
word, what a strike. What a strike that was. Wow. On the edge of the area, left foot, no hesitation, just went straight past. Lloris couldn't do anything about it. That was a goal and a half.
Wow.
Came out of nowhere as well. Seville just weren't doing anything. And then out of nowhere,
Let's have a look. Just on the edge of the area. No,
Yeah.
there was
Oh,
no
it
one
was-
there.
no,
No
yeah.
one. Didn't have a chance to.
no.
And
Lloris
Dyer-
might have been unsighted.
And Dyer did his usual.
Turned his back. Lloris might have been unsighted, actually. I think he was being blocked. His vision was being blocked by Dyer. So, yeah. But it was a great goal. You cannot argue with that. It was a really, really great goal.
Really well taken goal.
Absolutely.
So let's see what we can do.
Yep.
35 minutes.
Yep. No, it's fine. It's fine. Listen, it's
35
pre-season.
minutes? No, 25 minutes.
25 minutes. 25 minutes. Yeah. Yeah.
But this is the type of pre-season game that we want. And
Yeah.
we need. We need that intensity. That
Absolutely.
They were fourth in the Liga, so
Yeah.
and we were fourth. So
We were fourth in ours. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. You know, the Roma game is going to be interesting as well. Another sort of, you could argue, elite level European club.
Rakitic looks like he's
He's hungry for something.
hungry.
Okay, so Spurs win a free kick on the left. Doherty taken out. He's grown a goatee and it makes him look like a magician.
Does it?
A little bit. You put a top hat on him and he really would.
If you put a top hat on him, give him a wand,
Yeah.
rabbit,
Yeah.
he looks
like a magician. Yeah.
I think I'd look like a magician if you did all that. as
No,
well.
you wouldn't, mate. Believe
Okay,
me.
sorry.
Okay, you would
Spurs
not look
been
like a
pinned
thing.
back in this last
Yeah.
10 minutes or so. Can't get out of the half.
Absolutely.
But it's good.
Lucas Dwarnick asked, how did Richarlison do today? I thought he did well. I thought Richarlison did very well. He was active,
half.
involved, looking to create. It was good to see. It was good to see.
Yeah, Coach TPM, he did his obviously good morning video and he got some signatures outside the training ground when they left from a double session. So, 1-1 at the moment.
66 minutes gone. It's lazy contest by Emerson. Yeah, again, I'm still waiting to see whether we can have confidence in Emerson at playing a certain number of games for us at right wing back in this season. Okay, he's had a complete season under his belt. So all of those other excuses that were coming up last season, we can't speak the language, he's new to the league, he's young thing, those are no longer valid.
Side.
Crosses it in.
Ooh. Wow. What a
Doherty
chance.
gets in, pokes it back to Lloris.
Big up to Joe, super chat. Eric Dyer looks like a dolphin.
A little bit.
Flipper?
More of a porpoise, I would say.
Porpoise. Okay.
Yeah. Because they've
comes
got a
Kane.
slightly rounder heads.
Slides out to Kulusevski on the right side. cuts
Cooler
in,
the edge.
shoots.
Oh! That was not a bad little strike. Not a bad strike at all.
That was better. Emerson up the pitch. Release it to Kane. Kulusevski touch inside just over the bar.
Wow.
Oh,
My
just flick
word.
I think just flick the top of the bar.
Yeah. Very close. Romeo Alpha, has Spence been unveiled? I don't believe so. Not yet.
We've had the here we go.
We've had the here we go, but
Giuliano,
there's been
we've
no
not had
announcement,
the,
is there?
No, I think there'll
Yeah.
be. Well, what we were at the weekend, we won't want to spend any money on the marketing team
No,
and
no.
Twitter and everything
Exactly,
else.
yeah.
So probably Monday, I reckon.
Yeah. Ball crossing. Oh, nearly enough.
What?
Tanganga's got the ball, plays it back to Lloris. Again, you see that as a really undercooked pass. I mean, Lloris is way out of his area to pick that up. So again, it's just rustiness, you know. What do we think of Memphis Depay? Sonny inside the area.
Offside.
Oh, offside. Memphis Depay, yeah, very inconsistent. You know, he's had one good season from what I understand. I might have got that wrong as well. He's one of those players that has sort of he comes in fits and starts. He plays well for a bit and then drops off. Plays well for a bit and drops off. So yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it.
People in the chat we're about 300 away from 3,000 watching. We're still not 1,000 likes.
How many have we got?
987.
Come on, 13 likes. Come on.
To 1,500 likes.
1,500. There's 21 minutes left. All right. 21 minutes left to get 500.
We're at least 50% as good as Ben and Sim.
Yeah, you'd think.
And they got 3,000 by half time.
Exactly. Look, it's basically equates to about 40 likes per minute, right? Yeah. So that's not so bad. That's doable, all right? Yeah. Let's see if we can do 1,500 by thing. And we will think of a forfeit during the next 21 minutes.
Forfeit?
Yeah. Who? For one of us. Oh, here we go. Triple substitution. Brian Gill, Parrot, and Mad Pape Metesar. Amazing.
Parrot.
Interesting. So I'm guessing Kane, Son, Skip. Højbjerg, sorry. Skip's already off.
Yeah. So Dyer will be the only one that makes the full 90.
Full 90, yeah. Unless he's subbed as well. Because there's no limit, is there?
There's no limit.
Yeah.
No. So
yeah.
I'd like to see what Parrot can do.
Apparently we've just jumped to 1,200 likes.
Wow. Well, we can easily then jump to 1,500.
300 in 20 minutes.
Easy.
Come on. That's like 1 every 4 seconds if I've done my maths right. That's doable. Come on, you guys.
Very doable.
Very doable.
Come on, Pierre.
Oh,
that was... He has sold the ref there. Absolutely sold the ref for that foul.
Yeah.
Flicks it up, headed it, then fell into it.
So, number 5, that's Højbjerg. Højbjerg for Pape Metesar. Kane for Carrot. Kane for Carrot. Yeah.
Kane for Carrot.
Pain for Carrot.
Pain for Carrot.
Yeah. And Sonny for Brian Hill.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen Kane come off before a game is finished. I'm of course, you know, being a little bit
well done. Sonny's saying goodbye, look, to South Korea for now.
Yep. He's their favourite son.
So yeah, we have the game next week against Rangers.
Yep. Such a shame we couldn't get the road trip organised for that. That would have been good. Next time, hopefully. Hopefully.
And Austin's come on for Hugo Lloris.
Oh really? Oh, I didn't see that. Fantastic.
So Dyer's the only one that's remained.
Yeah.
So that tells me that he is going to be first choice central centre back.
Potentially. I wouldn't read too much into it, mate. I wouldn't.
Oh.
And plus, there's still 19 minutes left.
There is.
You know. And on top of that, who else is there? Who could you bring on for him? Have we got any other centre backs to play?
No.
So it's probably because there's no one else, I reckon.
Ben and Sim. Ben is at a wedding. Not his own, because obviously he's already got married. That would be a bit weird if he got married.
Yes, it would. Well, no, you never know. They might just have enjoyed it so much the first time they just fancy doing it again.
And Sim is not here either. I don't know where Sim is.
I don't know where Sim is either.
But
no one knows where Sim is.
No one knows.
Even Sim doesn't know where he is. No. We spoke to Sim before the game. He sounds fit and healthy. We just didn't ask him where he was. Yeah. That's all. So yeah. 72 minutes gone. It's 1-1. Seville playing as if it's their cup final. Spurs a bit more relaxed, I think. Bit of a Barney at half time because Son accidentally made one of the Seville players bleed. That sounds implausible, but genuinely it was just a coming together.
So David Lee, can you guys name our 11 now? So we've got Austin, Royale, Tanganga, Dyer, Davis, Doherty, Bentancur, Sarr, Kulusevski, Parrott, Hill.
And that's it.
Is that it?
I think so.
Am I missing anyone?
No, I think so. I think you got it right. You've got the laptop.
I'm not. No, I wanted to not cheat.
Okay, that's not cheating. Oh, is that who's that? No, that's not Harvey White on the left. Who was that?
I think it was Harvey White.
Was that Harvey White?
Yeah.
You could bring him on for Dyer potentially.
Yeah, but he was more. He was
Play four at the back.
Left wing back. He was playing. Harvey White, didn't he? Not defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was it, wasn't it? Hill, Sarr, Emerson. Yeah, I think that was.
I think it was it. I think you got them. Yeah.
Oh.
Ball picked up by Austin. Davis has it on the edge of our area. Forward to Pape Matar Sarr. I've not seen anything about this kid at all.
Very young.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've seen him. I didn't.
He looks at. He's got the gait of an antelope, isn't he? With those sort of long legs.
What are you talking about?
Watch him. Watch him.
Okay. Longley is not on the.
He's not in with the squad at the moment.
The squad.
Yeah. Because of vaccination status, right?
They said visa.
Oh, visa status.
Visa status.
Right.
I think it links to his vaccination record. I don't think he's vaccinated.
Right.
That's what I think, anyway.
Yeah. Water break.
Water break now.
Is this going to be a feature of like all games now, or is it just here because it's hot?
Is it what?
Is this water break going to be? Is this like a summer thing?
No, it's well, I don't know. No, it's a pre-season thing.
Okay, fine. So there's Kane's goal, Sonny assist. It was good. It wasn't a bad move. Sonny's showing a bit of skill. Obviously, it didn't quite come off in terms of what I think he was trying to do, but he did manage to get an assist out of it, which is good. But that strike by Rakitic was pretty damn good. You know, even for preseason, I don't think if it had been the middle of the season, I don't think anyone would have stopped that. That was a great shot. It was a really, really great strike. The French flea. How did Lamela play? He had some involvement. He was busy for Seville, and he hit the post as well. So yeah, he was involved. Not, he was taken off. He was one of those taken off at half time, wasn't he? I think. It was nice to see him. His eyes were as intense as they always were. 43,998 is the attendance for a preseason game. That's amazing. So, yeah. He played all right. In answer to other questions, Langley isn't in the squad because, from what I understand, there is an issue with his visa. I'm guessing his entry visa to Korea, as a result of his vaccination status. I think because either he wasn't vaccinated or wasn't properly vaccinated or something, he couldn't get the visa, and so he isn't with the squad. I'm guessing he's returned to Hotspur way.
Yeah.
For that reason. So Doherty out sort of on the left, plays it into Brian Hill, who plays it back to Pape Matar Sarr. Bentancur floats the ball over, looking for... no, he's offside. Looking for Troy Parrott, who's pressing the goalie a little bit. We've got all our youngsters on, haven't we? All our really sort of young first... Well, no, we haven't got Harvey White on.
Yes.
But Austin's on, Parrott's on, Hill's on, Sarr's on. Okay. Yeah. Game is beginning to peter out a little bit. Bear with me.
Big up, Freddie. People, let's make a push for 1,500 likes.
What are we up to?
Oh, I don't know. What are we up to? 1.3. Only
That's not bad.
away.
Come on, 200.
3,000 of you watching.
Oh, come on. You can do
Doesn't
it.
cost you anything, by the way.
Yeah.
Just go over to the thumb and just...
Yeah. Click,
I've
fondle,
done it now.
caress.
I realised
Oh, well,
I
there you go.
had a
Yeah.
lot of it.
Ah, okay. That's good, man. That's good. Let's have a look. I will do the lineups as best I can. Let's have a look. Every page you bring up, add, taking up most of the screen. Right. I want to see the lineups.
Hang on a minute. There's a question from Iggy. Who has impressed you both most in this 80 minutes?
Richarlison was very impressive.
Yeah, I would say Richarlison has impressed me. Bentancur when he came on.
Yeah.
And that's really been about... I mean, Son and Kane have to do a lot to impress us.
Of course.
So I would say...
They've been all right.
They've been okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Richarlison first half, Bentancur second half. Mm-hmm. And whoever gets the winner will also get a big up.
Absolutely. Where is it? Oh, no.
So 10 minutes to go, 1-1. I just feel it's kind of petering out to a draw.
I think so. I think so.
I don't know. I don't know. Those goals kind of came out of nowhere, and it's going to take something special to
break it. Yeah, it's just
again, I think.
Koundé didn't come on at all. He's not on.
No, so that means he's
so it does suggest he's off.
Chelsea, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had rumours to Tottenham scotched the other day of Koundé to Spurs, so don't think it's happening for us. He wouldn't be bad, would he?
No, here we go.
Oh, took a deflection. Yeah. Sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to find the lineups, but they're not. They don't do it in a particularly helpful way on any of these sites, and I'm on my phone, so it's. Let's see. Yeah, that's the starting lineup. I don't want that. Let's see if this does it.
Power at the back post, nothing.
Note to self: bring a pad next time. It's so much easier. Yeah, just to make a note of this. I'm trying to find the current lineup, but none of these match report thing, none of these websites will
lineup for who?
For who's on the pitch at the moment.
For us.
Yeah.
I gave the lineup.
Yeah, but someone else wants it again.
Oh.
So we are here to help people.
Emerson,
Go on. Right.
Tanganga, Dyer, Davis, Doherty, Bentancur,
Yeah.
Sarr,
Yeah.
Hill, Kulusevski, Parrott.
There you go.
There we go.
Still doesn't invalidate my complaint about these websites.
Okay.
You know?
Well,
all this much space on a page taken up by the advert, and like this much text.
oh dear. Oh wow.
Is that Davis?
Yeah, he's headed the ball and they've headed. There's been a clash of heads.
Been a clash of heads.
But no clarity seems to have been spilt like earlier.
Yes.
Hey guys in the chat, let's be nice to everyone, yeah?
No, listen. I want to thank all the Arsenal Chelsea trolls that come on and comment, because it takes real, greatness of spirit to come onto a Spurs channel and actually help it out by adding to the comments and assisting the algorithm. So thank you. Big up to all the Arsenal and Chelsea fans who are helping a Spurs channel when they come on with their trolling comments. It's wonderful of them.
Ooh. That wasn't your comment. That was
no. That was the Ben Davis thing. Yeah, absolutely.
No, I agree. I just think that we need to just keep it a little bit nicer. That's all. Not to.
Gene, seriously, Gene D, come on, man, ban this weirdo. No, don't worry about it. He's helping the channel. He is helping the channel, right? Because the more they comment, the higher up on the algorithm the channel gets. So it's great of them. They're coming here thinking that they're winding up Spurs fans, but in actual fact, they're helping this channel to grow. And I really do appreciate it.
Davis
it's really helpful.
Groggy. Is he going to come off?
Yeah.
Or has he come off? I don't know.
No, he seems to be mobile. He's all right again.
Are you all right? Are you all right? Wait. They're going to do the sub. They're not going to do the
Are
sub.
they? No.
He's okay. Yeah, Dyer's okay. Yeah, Davis had a clash of heads.
Yeah.
For those asking.
Yeah. He just went up for a header and smacked his head into someone else's head, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks, Bokeh Shang. Keep the comments coming, mate. Really helps the channel. Makes us go up the list. It's fantastic. Thank you very much indeed.
Yeah, he's okay, Steffi. Davis is.
He's
okay.
fine. Yeah. Perisic has got a knock. Apparently, Alfie Super 123. That's why he's not playing at the moment.
And we're nearly at 1,500, and
nearly.
there's 5 minutes left.
Come on, guys.
likes.
Come on. You can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it. Yeah. Thanks very much. It's Umair. That's always good for the what's it called, for the comments. Loving it. Loving the comments.
New
Brilliant.
chairs, but they're a little bit.
Yeah, got to get a bit of getting used to.
Yeah.
Get a bit of getting used to. Something like that. Anyway.
Getting
Yeah.
used to.
Something like that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right, Mikey Romero. But bear in mind, every time they do it, they are helping a Spurs channel when they do that. Imagine, just think that through, right? That they come on here to sort of try and bring us down, but they're actually helping us. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
Big up.
I absolutely love it. I love the irony of it.
Yeah,
I really do.
Spurs play is £45 for the year, or £35
Yeah.
if you're a season ticket holder.
That's right. That's right.
Oh man.
Steffi, I do. I see it as a potential. You know, I've been sort of a little bit. Is that Skippy? Oh God, no, it's not. It's Davis again.
Kulusevski.
Oh, is it? I thought it looked like a replay. Everyone seemed to work slowly. Yeah.
Ooh.
A bit of a clip. I'm just wondering. Hope he didn't.
Clip of the ankle
Yeah.
areas.
Yeah.
He's all right. He's back up. Dirty.
Good.
Brian Hill.
Well, Sander, I would ask, what's the point of having them if we did that? It's got to be both, to be fair. And right now, there's not a huge amount happening. It's sort of like a back and forth. It's fizzled out a little bit. The only event of note has really been Davis's sort of coming off again, which is dispiriting. Although Sevilla are in a dangerous area now and just wide. But yeah, not a huge amount happening, if we're being honest. It really isn't. I don't even know if it warranted an oof.
What,
that
the
one.
shot?
Yeah. It was a bit of a trickler.
Oh, it was your comment. I was going.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's fair enough. No, that's good. That's good. Shall we give this person a shout out? He's asking for a shout out. I'm not going to say it until you tell me that we can.
Hang on. There's a super chat first from Adam.
Super chat first, yeah.
Great to see you lads back on the watch-alongs. Football is back. Big
Absolutely.
up, Adam. Football is back.
Big up to you, Adam. Thanks very much.
Thank you for your contribution.
So this person, we've not given him a shout out. He's asking for one. Should we give him one?
Well, who is it?
I'm not going to say until you say
I'm
thing.
not going to say no.
No?
I know.
No?
You're
All
going
right.
to tell me who it is.
Sorry, Alfie Hick. We can't give you a shout out.
We just did.
Oh, shit. Big up to you, Alfie. Thanks very much for watching, pal. Yep.
Here we go. Fagan.
Jack Williamson's asking, how do we look in attack? We look okay. Bear in mind, you know, it's Conte's system, which is more counter-attacking. But when we go forward, there's been intent. The move to actually get the goal was pretty good. I'm okay with the kids that we've got. I mean, let's say sort of Parrott and Hill. Parrott seems quite far up. He's pressuring the goalie whenever he's got the ball. I've not seen anything particularly incisive from him, but bear in mind he's only been on for maybe 10 minutes, 10, 20, 15 minutes. So, yeah, swings and roundabouts, I would say.
Oh, that's a cruncher.
Then, yeah, tackles are starting to think for some reason with like 3 minutes to go. Everyone seems to be getting a bit full-blooded with the tackling.
We still need about 100 likes.
Yeah, come on, guys. Come on.
2 minutes left, 100 likes. 50,
Right, so Spurs have possession at the edge of their third. Dyer plays it to Hill, who's under pressure from two, but he managed to skip past, keeps possession. Doherty out on the left, plays it back to Tanganga, isn't it? 25, yeah. Who plays it back to Austin? Oh, who screws that kick.
Spoons it up in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't very good.
We've done it. We've done 1.5.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much, guys, in the chat. I really appreciate it. Very much appreciated. All good. Yeah, so Seville play it in, but Spurs managed to clear. Sevilla. I keep doing a thing, yeah.
Parrott's lost the ball.
Yeah, it's just, it's there's a lot of sloppiness now, and you can tell. I think it's just conditioning, you know, with 2 minutes to go, even with the fact that most of the team has been subbed, there's tiredness, rustiness, all of that stuff that preseason is there to get rid of. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to see much, if we're being honest. It's just going to go ding dong back and forth. I reckon it's gone out now. Long raking ball forward. Seville player tries to bring it down, but it goes out of play for a Spurs throw. Roundabout end line with our area. Doherty takes it long, headed down. Hill has it now, surrounded by 4 Seville players. Seville get the ball back, approaching the edge of the area. Checks back on the edge of the D, and intercepted by Hill, who clears it forward. And Seville get it back, unfortunately, from the second ball. In the midfield, plays it out wide to their right. Checks. Short pass forward. Onto the edge of the area, cross to come in, and it's blocked off and goes back for a Seville corner. Doherty's been all right, hasn't he? Not been too bad.
Okay.
Yeah. He's looked after his man well. He's blocked off. He's not. Maybe we're going to see more of what it was that we saw at Wolves from him. So the 90 minutes is up. I've not seen how long there is added on time. I didn't think they showed it.
Comes in, corner.
Cross comes in, cleared out. Parrott has it. Kulu, alone. Oh, is it Kulu? Sorry. Yes, it was. My mistake.
They're just grouping up.
Yeah. It's just, it's turning compact. Doherty things. Austin sort of went and then didn't, and the ball sort of like left in no man's land in the middle of our area. Luckily, Spurs managed to get it back and clear it out. Hill now has it. Plays it back to Sarr, I think, who spreads it out wide to the right with Shepherd's Pie head. Plays it forward to Kulu, and then Seville get the ball back with a misplaced pass. Rake it forward, but there's no one there, and Austin cleans up. Okay, still no sign of... Yeah.
If they take 2 minutes like they did
you
for the other
You would hope.
week.
Yeah, you would
Spurs
hope.
on the attack.
Absolutely.
Papa Mete Sarr. Pass it out to Doherty.
Okay. So Doherty into Tanganga. Tanganga to Sarr, who's going to float it in over. Oh, he's going to take a shot. No, it's gone over. Yeah.
That was silly.
Yeah. There's a bit of a wasted opportunity, really. Conte's still barking orders, though, which I love to see. To be honest, I just love watching Conte, whatever he does. You know, when he's quiet, he's got that sort of smouldering, if you do something wrong, I will murder you look, which I think every manager should cultivate. And then when he's animated, it's sort of like, if you don't win this, I will murder you look, which I also love.
I will murder you.
I will. I prefer to kill them, is his own words. So, you know, words to live by. Words to live by.
So we're still waiting for... We still don't know of any timing. We're just going to... Conte's just said, until we're going to play next goal wins.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Yeah, he's just going to keep them out there.
To play. The next goal wins, guys.
He's going to keep them out there until such time as we win.
Yeah.
Right? And if they're out there for days, that's just their too bad. Yeah. All right?
Exactly.
So coming up 93 minutes. A little shot there of Romero and Sonny sharing a moment. Not a romantic moment, like a fun, like jokey moment. I'm not claiming that they're a couple or anything like that. They might be, but you know.
They're still playing.
Intoxicated Knoxville. No, mate. This is not how we're going to play in the Prem and the Champions League. It's the second game of pre-season. Yeah. Lot of work still to be done before the season kicks off. I know it's only 3 weeks away, but you can fit a lot of preseason and training into that time. Yeah, this is not how we're going to be playing. Well, it's 3 minutes gone, so...
And This will probably be it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that it?
Final whistle.
There we go.
Tottenham 1, Sevilla 1.
Amazing.
Undefeated.
There we go.
South Korea.
In South Korea.
Wow.
There's a bit of a hug there from Conte and Lopetegui. Or is it Lopetegui? Is it Lopetegui or Lopetegui?
I don't know.
People who have knowledge of Spanish, if they can tell me in the chat whether or not it's Lopetegui or Lopetegui, I would be very interested to know. Anyway, match is over, 1-1. Join us after this for the instant match reaction. And welcome back for the instant match reaction to Spurs 1, Sevilla 1 in Suwon in a pre-season friendly in which we saw a huge number of our squad on the pitch. Some of the likes of Sarr, who I've never seen play. An interesting match, Nick. What did you make of it?
Yeah, I mean, it was like we were saying in the watch along. It was interesting in the fact that the ref was kind of letting the game flow, but the tackles were flying in. There was no real protection for the players. It was quite sloppy the first 20, 25 minutes. It was kind of pinball football. And yeah, it didn't really, it didn't really live up to the kind of game from the other night in terms of the amount of goals that were scored. Obviously after half time and everything else, the goals came obviously from Kane and from Rakitic.
Rakitic, yeah.
Got that there in the end.
Yeah.
And then it kind of went back to just kind of petered out, a lot more substitutions. But look, it's another 90 minutes under the belts of the players. Most of them 45 minutes in this heat. They fly back. I guess they're flying back in the next couple of days. Rangers next Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, it was. I mean, look, I don't think it was. We were expecting anything from the other night.
No.
But I think it was like you say, we've got more minutes in their legs, more minutes in the tank. Conte's probably going to send them out to do another 43 full length of the pitch.
Yep.
And yeah, there's, I don't think we need to worry about going in on the players, going in on
absolutely
what's kind of happened. It just kind of is what it was. 1-1 undefeated.
Yeah.
We'll move on.
Look, I mean, the whole point of watching a pre-season friendly, as a sort of dedicated Spurs fan, is just to sort of see what level of fitness they're at the moment. That really is what it boils down to, and to see whether or not there's any sort of indication of the type of play that Conte is likely to employ next season, the sort of base of his system. There is nothing more to be gained in terms of whether or not a player is sharp, whether or not a player has got the skills. I think Lucas at right wing back would have given us some of that because we've never seen him play there before. What did you make of the fact that he employed Lucas in that role from the start?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I kind of liked it, and I'd like to see more of it over the next couple of pre-season games and see whether. Look, he's no Victor Moses yet. But could he be Victor Moses? Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's got that energy. I think from out of all the players that we've seen, he has that energy. And I think that, I think I would like to see it as an option because we saw Matt Doherty playing on the left.
Yep.
So Conte still, although we're trying to guess where people are going to go, obviously he said Doherty can go if he wants to go. It looks like Emerson is staying. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting few weeks. But I liked it, and I like to see more of it.
Can you see, in terms of fitness, could you see that how far along they are? Obviously, Premier League players are supremely fit as a baseline anyway. But could you see that they weren't at the levels that you would expect during a season?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, they've had some time off, and we talked about it earlier, and they, after a couple of weeks of not doing anything, although they're professional athletes and everything else, their levels are going to drop, obviously. And I think, I think they just need to get that back in the tank. But I think, and we've seen from the videos this week, that Conte's absolutely brutalise them, and they're not going to. They're not going to have a pre-season like they've ever had it before.
Absolutely.
So that will continue.
I think so.
When we get back to Hotspur Way.
Yeah, absolutely. So not a lot to draw from this. What else did you notice? Did anything stand out for you from that match, from any of the players?
I think first half, like we were saying, first half Richarlison, and second half Bentancur came on, and there was it kind of lifted, and like you said, they're used to the system, they've played together. It was like they were familiar, let's just say, with everything that was around the surroundings, unlike the newer players that have only been there a matter of days, weeks. Those two players I think stood out for me. It was good to see the other players get on. Good to see Sarr get on, Parrott get on.
Hill.
It's Hill. But I don't think that those three players would have done anything that would have changed Conte's mind on them, if that makes sense.
Do you reckon there's not in a sort of bad way, but do you reckon there's a battle brewing for that sort of right forward slot between Richarlison and Kulusevski potentially?
Yeah, absolutely, and I think it can only do us and where we want to go this season in a better way than what we've had before. We've had the 11. And there was nothing really coming off the bench. Now you've got 2, 3, 4 positions that people are fighting for. It raises the level, and everyone knows that they can't just tread water. Let's just say
They've got to fight.
They've got to fight, and also, yes, we say about Richarlison and the Kulusevski question, but obviously Richarlison plays across all 3 positions, that front 3. So, potentially like you say, if there's an injury, we're going to be playing more games. Last season, there wasn't really the big injury for Kane and Son. All right, Kane didn't show up the first half of the season, but there was no major injuries. And, I don't think we're going to get another season where we don't have major injuries.
I think so. That was very lucky last season, but yeah. It's got to be. You need squad depth, especially in the Champions League. We're hoping to go deep. You've put a bet on to win the Champions League and Premier League double. For that to happen, we're talking 65 games, roughly, including the domestic trophies that we'd be in as well. So, I think squad depth is important. And in terms of squad depth right now, did you see on there an array of talent for Conte to actually pick from? Did the sort of, I'm not going to say second string, but the players that he brought on after the game had started, his substitutions, did you see a depth of talent there that wasn't there, say, last season?
It's better. It's not where it needs to be.
Not where it needs to be, yeah.
I think if you look at the midfield is pretty much there in terms of the 4 that we've got. Obviously, Lenglet's was not there. Perisic was not there. Jed Spence. So we've got others to come in, right? That then makes it again a little bit better. But I still think we all knew that at the end of the season last year that we had to build that squad depth. We've started. Yeah. We've also got to think, we also don't know what's going to happen with the World Cup being in the
middle of the season.
Middle of the season. So that 65 games become, depending on how far the national teams go, could become 70 plus.
Yeah.
So we don't know how that's going to affect it. But it's a start. There's two more that will come in. We know the 4 that want to go out. So we would have, instead of doing what we did at the summer and got rid of 12 and got in 2 or whatever it was, right, it's building the other way now. Yeah. And we just have to trust in Conte. The next kind of questions is around Kane's contract, Conte's contract, and see what Paratici and ultimately the board deliver in January and beyond.
Absolutely. So, final sum up for the game today, Nick.
For me, it was more miles in the tank. We didn't lose. We didn't keep a clean sheet, which was disappointing. So I think going into Rangers next week, we'll want to the first thing will be that clean sheet. You'd like to think that would be a possibility, but again, it depends on who's fit, who's travels. You don't know if anyone's going to pick up any knocks coming back. So but I think it should be a resounding win next Saturday.
Brilliant. Fantastic. So thank you for joining us for that instant match reaction. Just to sum up, Spurs won, Seville won, at the Suwon World Cup Stadium in South Korea. The second and last game of our South Korean tour. Next week, Spurs will be back in the UK, as Nick mentioned, playing Rangers. Thank you for joining us for the watch along and for the instant match reaction. That's it from me and Nick for the actual live part. And as always, come on, you Spurs.